fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? We are going to be playing with the new Bella Beaute Bar Vamp Pressed Palette for face and eyes, and this is going to be launching on October 4th. It is such a beautiful color story. We've got some really rich reds, some purple, some cool tones, and some really just like super sparkly shimmers. So I definitely wanted to do up close swatches of this because I've seen some swatches on Instagram already and I am just dying to dig in. They're also coming out with a liquid eyeshadow that looks really beautiful. It's the Euphoric Holo Liquid Chrome Eyeshadow in the shade Love Bite Holo. I have not used a liquid shadow in a long time, but again, this looks incredible. This packaging is so cool and the shade is stunning. And then we've also got a new Lip Dewy Gloss in the shade Love Bite. Oh wow, that also looks like a stunning multi-chrome, so I am very excited about this collection. I do have an affiliate code with Bella Beaute Bar, so if you're ever interested in purchasing anything from them, you can use my code AMYLOVES to save, I believe, 10% off site-wide. So I'll have all of the launch details in the description box. Let's jump on in. So I think I want to start with the Love Bite Holo, and I feel like you guys can see some of what's going on. I'm gonna grab my mirror here just so you can see a little bit better. Okay, got a doe foot applicator. I'm gonna make this a little thicker just so you guys can see the shift. Definitely looks really sparkly. So I definitely see the hollow shimmer in it. And then there's a good mixture of green, gold, orange. Can't really say much about the formula just because obviously this is only a swatch, but I will be trying it very soon. Then let's jump into this gloss. Love the pink packaging. Okay, it's a similar shade, just a little bit deeper. Kind of has like a gray base. I'm like trying to build it up just so you guys can see, but that's kind of an ugly swatch, I'm sorry. So there's what the lip gloss looks like. It's a little more subtle, a little more of a subtle shift, but I think it would look really pretty. Ooh, like with a really dark lip liner too. I'm also just going to insert a video from my phone just so you can see them in slightly different lighting. I'm feeling a little chaotic looking at this palette, and I think I want to swatch these shimmers first. So this shade right here, Michelson, it is kind of like a matte with sparkles in it. So I think I'm going to save that for the mattes just because I think it's going to work more as a matte shadow than a shimmer shadow. So the first one I'm going to swatch is Shadows, and this looks like a beautiful holographic shade. It's got green and gold and rose and like this dusty purple. So pretty. We've got Salvatore. We stan, we love. So this is a really beautiful kind of orange to red metallic shade. I would call this more of a duochrome. Just has like a slight coppery shift. Okay, we've got Daylight Rings, which looks like such a pretty silver shade. Kind of has a little bit of, I want to say maybe just a touch of like a really soft kind of lavender tone to it. Kind of curious just to see how much that shows when you swatch it out. If you know, Bella Beaute Bar does not come to play when it comes to their shimmers, so I've already got some pretty high hopes. Ooh, yeah, that definitely has some lavender to it. That is gorgeous. Definitely gotta pull out the mirror for that first shade just so you can see how shifty. So pretty. Oh my gosh, there's a fly just doing its thing in my room right now, so I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Okay, next we have Hello Brother. This one feels like a little bit more of a chunky shadow. I don't know if you can see, like it's like moving around a little bit as I'm picking it up, but this looks like a really beautiful kind of holographic orange, pink, purple kind of mixture. We've got Claudia, which looks like a really sorry, it looks like a really beautiful classic like purple blue shifting shade. That one is a little bit less unique, but still looks like a nice formula. We've got Undead, which this one, like when I was just staring at the palette, I was already obsessing over. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got cat hair. That is so beautiful. It's got this mixture of green and gold and pink, and it's just like the prettiest iridescent multi-chrome. I feel like with these mattes too, it's just gonna be so beautiful. And I love having lighter, medium, and deeper shimmer options. Okay. Ooh, that is so sparkly. That's amazing. Okay. I loved their Basic Witch palette so much that I'm like, is this gonna be on the same level for me? I'm just so curious to see. It's definitely a little bit more grungy, but the shimmers they're doing something for me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the mirror really helps with that last shade, so you can see the green flip is very, very strong. I almost feel like I could zoom you guys in even closer just so you can see the sparkles even more. We do have one last shimmer though, so this is Skin of a Killer. Oh my gosh, okay, classic. So this is just a really light iridescent white. Kind of has a little bit of like a silvery tone to it. The shade name is cracking me up, but there you go. Yeah, just like a nice kind of sparkly iridescent shade. So there are all of these shimmers swatched out. Very, very cute. I'm digging it. I'm gonna go ahead and insert some footage from my phone again, just so you can see these in a different lighting. And then let's jump on into the mattes. Just so you can see, I did get some staining from Hello Brother. That's not coming off super easily, so that's just something to keep in mind. You might get a little staining from these. I just go in with an oil-based makeup remover, and normally that takes it away. So jumping into the mattes, we've got Michelson, which is the one that I said. It's like a black matte shadow with some gold sparkles in it, which you can see them, but I mean, it's just like little flecks. I think it's still mostly gonna look like a matte shadow on the eyes. We've got Drained, which is a very red-based matte brown. We've got Immortality, which is just a true vibrant red. Oh, that's really pretty. Well, I feel bad because I don't know the reference for this name, but Lestit, I'm so sorry. Okay, this is a navy blue. Feels a little bit drier to the touch, but pretty pigmented. Threshold, which is a true purple. This does remind me of a shade in the Basic Witch palette. Predator, a really beautiful light lavender. There's just planes flying like crazy around my house today apparently, but that's fine. Lastly, we've got Coffin, which is a true gray matte. That one feels super soft and creamy to the touch. Eternal, which is kind of like a beautiful... This shade always bothers me because I never know what to call it. Like, I never know how to classify it. It's kind of like if it was a sage green was a blue, but I just don't know the exact name for that. I need to do like some research or something because I always end up just stumbling over my words when it comes to this exact kind of color. Kind of like a dusty light blue, super, super pretty. I feel like for the mattes, we do have some decent variation here. There's definitely several different routes that you can go with this color story. And of course, you've got some variations, some light, some medium, some deep. Mattes here, some neutral, some color, even though the neutrals are more cool, but that's definitely my preference. So there's what the entire palette looks like swatched out together. I think it looks really, really cute. I'm very excited about this one. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get a look live or anything yet. I just had a lot going on personally for me this last week. So I apologize. Alrighty, y'all. So She's a Beauty. That is the entire collection. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.